Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 8th grade concept of writing equations and inequalities. This is standard 8.8a in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 3 of the 2022 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we've got a triangle here. They give us the perimeter, 17x units. And then we've got our dimensions. And we simply need to find the equation that can be used to find the value of x. We don't have to actually find the value of x. We just need to write the equation that makes that happen. So what do we know about perimeter? Well, perimeter is all three sides added together, right? So perimeter of a triangle is going to equal side plus side plus side. So let's substitute. I know that the perimeter is 17x. And then it doesn't matter which side we do. Let's just plug in 15 for side 1, 15 for side 2, and then the last one, 7x. Looks like that might be a right isosceles triangle, so that could possibly be the hypotenuse. And so we can at least combine like terms right here. Right, 17x equals 30 plus 7x. And take a look at what we've got. We've already got the answer of A. That's all we need to do in this particular problem. Now, if you're like me, you're probably wanting to go ahead and solve for x because there's just something born in us that doesn't want to leave this unfinished. So we can question mark that because that's probably going to work. But let's just go ahead and see what x is to see if we can plug that back in. So I'm going to get 7x over here on the left side by subtracting it from both sides just because I want all the variables on one side. And that's just going to cancel out, right? This is 0. So 10x equals 30. I'm going to divide each side by 10 to isolate that variable. All right, so it looks like x is going to equal 30 over 10, which equals 3. Seems pretty simple. So let's see if it works, because if so, then that means that our A is going to work for us. So let's substitute this back in, and I'm just going to kind of do it right here, because I wrote it out right there. Okay. So 17, and then my x is supposed to be 3, equals 15 plus 15, that was 30, plus 7 times x is 3. So let me see, 17, 34, 51 equals 30 plus 21. Yep, it sure works. So A is definitely going to work. Let's see how they got some of these incorrect answers. Obviously that we're starting with 17x for all of those, so that's not going to be the issue here. So, oh, I see where they got the 15 plus 22. Look what they did. They just added, they took the 15 and they added it to the 7x, and then they left that other 15 alone. Well, obviously you can't add a 15 and a 7x, but that's where that 22 comes from. 15 plus 7 makes 22. 7 plus 30, oh, that's interesting. So they just added the 15 and the 15, but somehow this x just kind of migrated over to the 30, and it just left the 7. So you notice that this is kind of the opposite of this correct answer up here. So that's not going to work. And then D, 22 plus 15x. Oh, it's kind of what we did right up here, right? We just took, not only did we add this 15 and the 7 to get the 22 like we did up here, now the x migrates to the other 15, which it's not supposed to, obviously. And so this kind of looks like our incorrect answer of B. They just flipped the x from the 15 to the 22. Also incorrect. The answer is A.